Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be looking at Eternal Crusade because they've just released their big patch this week which has a lot of cool new updates in it and we're going to be covering it. So first things first, let's talk about the new elite which they have in game, which is the Skyboy Commando. Now you can actually purchase this chap. I've actually just purchased him before, so I don't think you'll be able to see him, but if you go down to the elite classes here, so if you go to store, then go down to the elite classes, you should be able to see him here, and he costs 25,000 RTC. Now, I don't know what a lot of people's opinions are about that. I'd love to get your chaps' opinion about the actual cost of the elite. But let's jump into game and actually let's look at the elite and show off some of his actual abilities he can bring to the battlefield. And here we are in game. You're probably wondering where the hell is the Skyboy, and he is right here. I'm just cloaked at the moment since this character works a lot like the Eldar Scorpion class. So if you stop and stand still, you go invisible, but you go invisible a lot faster. As you can see there, he more or less just went straight invisible. Now if I go around and start shooting my gun, you can see he comes out of stealth, but he goes right back into stealth straight away. It's the same when you're moving. Let's see if I'm just crouching and moving here. You see as I'm crouching and moving, he stays completely invisible, and it actually works really well. You can't actually see him that well. Like they actually just the invisibility they've got working for him is actually quite nice. I actually really like it. You can sort of see him, he's there, but sort of you can't see him. I suppose it all depends on how well your machine is running and what settings actually you have it on. Okay, let's sprint and let's see how fast he actually comes out of it. There we go. So that was a good five seconds, I would say, at least. And yeah, and you can see the model. I'll try and spin it around, but the model himself looks pretty nice as well. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to get to see the model without him going invisible. But yeah, the model, it looks pretty cool. One thing to note: you cannot modify the loadout of this guy at all. Because it's an elite class and it's a premium elite class, by the way, you have to more or less pay money to get this chap unless you've been saving your RTC up from winning campaigns and stuff like that, which I don't think you would have reached the set amount for, since this is 20,000. So this is quite a lot of cash for an actually one character, which you can't modify, but we'll see how it goes. I think the next elite class now is going to be the Chaos. I think they're getting like a more advanced sorcerer, if I'm not mistaken. The Space Marines are getting the Legion of the Damned. That's their elite character, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what the Eldar are getting. I think it's yeah, I just cannot think what they're getting. Anyway, this is the the Orc Skyboy. Like I said, yeah, it looks really nice. The model looks real nice. The gameplay mechanics with him going invisible and stuff is what really I expected, because that's basically a Skyboy and stuff like that. I'm a bit surprised by the actual price of him, but yeah, I'd like I said before, I'd love to get your chaps' feedback on that, because obviously if people are not happy about it, then developers see it, maybe they'll put the price down and stuff like that. So let me know what you think about the price, and also let me know what you think about the actual elite class, if anyone's been actually playing him a lot. I'm quite pleased with him. I think it looks nice. I think, yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, let's move on to some other stuff that was added in the game. Okay, on to the next big thing which has been added into the game, is that we now have the new world map. And I remember, if you watched my Twitch video I put out last week, they were talking about the new world map and showing it off and stuff like that, and here we go. It has been added this week, and as you can see, it looks a lot better than what we had. So we have the Tyrannid stuff down here if you want to go and fight the Tyranids. We have the Space Marine versus Chaos land up here. Just go back. We have the the Space Marine and Orc land up here, and of course we have the Eldar and the Space Marine here. Now, as you can see, these are the other factions, their land. So you got Chaos and Orcs, Chaos and Eldar, Orc and Eldar over here. If you want to go to the garrison and stuff, you just click up here. If you just want to auto join onto any battle, just press battle now and it will load you up. But all in all, I think the maps look very, very nice. Of course, there's still a lot of work to be done, in my opinion. I would love to see guild banners, some bigger stats and stuff on each zone, like how many players are taking part, what percentage, you know, what guilds are there and stuff like that. Is there like a most ranked player in that zone who's doing a lot of damage? You know, really cool stuff which gets you a bit more into the immersion of the actual world map where so you can think, right, I want to go there because that guild's there and I want to try and destroy them. Stuff like that. But all in all, it's a correct first step. The game's going in the right direction, in my opinion, and I'm hoping to see a lot more added on the world map screen. So let's push on and let's talk about some of the other stuff which has also been added. Right, before I start talking about balance updates and stuff, there is just one thing I want to mention, that there has been 3 new Core Knight helmets added in the Rogue Trader store for the Chaos faction, but apparently they haven't been put into the actual store. The assets have been put into the game, but they haven't been put into the store because I was looking for them and my friend said no, they're actually not on the store yet. So hopefully they'll be put in later on today, because it is Friday today. So hopefully before they leave, they will be updated. So sorry, I can't show them off. Okay, moving on to the balance updates. The fall off of the cannon death gun shellfire mode has been nerfed, so it requires a direct hit now to do damage. To do maximum damage. Before the splash was doing as much damage as a actual direct hit. They've removed the suppression effect from the A stacker. Another big complaint a lot of people are having. The Chaos Space Marine anti-personnel default now comes with pre-equipped with the frag bundle. This item has also been added to the Chaos Space Marine starting inventory and now can be equipped by Traitor and Traitor Assault classes. Again, that was something that the Chaos wanted, and it's been added to the game. There's also been a lot of other bug fixes and stuff, but to be completely fair, if you want to go and read them, I would suggest go into my the video description and have a nice little read there, because you can get a lot more information instead of me just rabbiting on down your ear. So yeah, all in all, nice little update. There's still a lot of things that need to be improved, in my opinion, but the developers are on the right track, I think. I know a lot of people complain about this game. I, for one, am a huge complainer because I love the game so much. I want it to be fantastic. But the developers are listening. It's slow. Yeah, the development is very, very slow. But it all depends on how big, supposedly, the team is. I don't know really how big the team is, so I can't really judge them at the moment until I really know how big the team is and stuff like that. But they're heading in the right direction, and that's what I'm happy for. They're listening to the concerns and they're addressing them. So again, that's what I'm happy. It's not like we're just being completely ignored and stuff like that. So all in all, thanks for the cool stuff. The elites have started to come now, which I'm really happy about. I can't wait to see the Legion of the Damned and see what stuff he has, because if anyone knows what the Legion of the Damned are in the lore, they're basically, yes, they're very, very powerful. So it's going to be interesting to see how the mechanics of that elite class work into the game. Alright, that is me done, chaps. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and it is weekend now. Well, it is, I say it's weekend, it's Friday, and it's going into weekend. So have a great weekend, and enjoy yourself. See you now, and bye-bye.